Hey there, guys. So the fight just ended a couple of minutes ago, man. Tyson Fury absolutely beats the dog shit out of Deontay Wilder. It was like a man against a boy in that ring, man. Do you know, guys, this fight, if any of you guys saw any of my videos in the lead up to this fight, any of my predictions, then you'll know. And you can go and watch them if you don't believe me. This fight went exactly, and I mean exactly, as I expected it to go. I picked Tyson Fury from the moment that this fight was signed, this rematch. I really had no doubt whatsoever that Fury was going to win the fight and was going to win the fight by stoppage. I wasn't sure what round. I wasn't sure whether it would be early or late or mid, but I had no doubt that at some point Fury would get him out of there. And the reason, my reasoning behind it, my rationale was the first fight Fury was out of shape. There's no doubt about it. He was out of shape, okay? He had a trainer in Ben Davidson who just isn't that good a trainer. I'm sorry, but I've never rated, him as a trainer. Even listening to his interviews, I don't really think he was really a serious trainer. I think he was sort of more of a bag bum, more of a yes man. And Fury, he'd been abusing drugs and alcohol, and he had a couple of tune-up fights, but he wasn't ready. He wasn't in great shape. And on top of that, his performance in the first fight was horrible, okay? Spent most of the fight running and holding, was very negative and didn't really commit to his punches. But based on what Tyson Fury was saying in the build-up to this fight, and based on how he was putting on muscle, and he'd hired a trainer who actually knows what they're doing, knows how to bring out the best in a fighter and teach them proper boxing fundamentals. I had no doubt in my mind, and I said this in all my predictions, I had no doubt he was going to stop Deontay Wilder. And I had no doubt he was going to do it in relatively easy fashion. The only chance I gave Deontay Wilder is a puncher's chance. And even that I wasn't really convinced of. It was really just a cliche because obviously if you've got the kind of punching power that Deontay Wilder has, you have a chance. But man, this was a mismatch. It really was. And it goes to show you that Deontay Wilder learned absolutely nothing from the first fight. And this is the thing, Deontay Wilder's not an educated fighter. I've said it many times. The guy can win fights when he's throwing straight punches. But the reason why it takes him so long to get these guys out of there, people like Artur Spilka, going the distance against guys like Stavern, and just not really capitalizing on that power, not being that dominant heavyweight champion that he physically has the potential to be, is because of his lack of intelligence. Deontay Wilder spent most of the first fight against Tyson Fury swinging. And then when he realized that Tyson Fury was basically running out of gas, he thought, you know what, I'll throw my punches straight. And he was effective. But obviously when you've got a prime in shape Tyson Fury, who isn't going to be worrying about stamina and isn't going to be afraid to let his hands go, it was a shocking mismatch. Tyson Fury had too much for Deontay Wilder. He was too technically good. Tyson Fury is technically very good. He's got good balance, movement. He knows how to crowd you on the inside and smother you. He was taking the fight to Deontay Wilder from the opening bell. He had no fear of Deontay Wilder's power because he knew from the first fight that he could take away that power by getting inside and making it a rough and uncomfortable fight. And this fight really should have been stopped. I think Kenny Bayless was giving Deontay Wilder all the opportunities to continue, but it should have been stopped in my opinion because Wilder was taking an absolute pasting in that ring. And it goes to show you how terrible a fighter really Deontay Wilder is and how his career has really been one massive joke. I mean, looking back at his resume now and all the fake stoppages that he had, all the fixed fights, all the BS drug tests and guys that he ducked, and I mean, the whole Povetkin situation and refusing to fight Dillian Whyte, the WBC giving him easy mandatories and, him refusing to fight mandatories until he has multiple voluntaries because of what they did for Floyd Mayweather. And just Deontay Wilder to me, and with all the trash that he has talked throughout his career, it's embarrassing. I'm sorry, and I feel bad for the guy because his fan base is going to abandon him now. Okay, he's done. This LDBC cult of Deontay Wilder worshipping fanboys who worship the ground he walks on and who act as if he's some kind of divine when really he's just a regular guy who happens to have a big right hand, happens to have a bit of punching power. I mean, those guys are going to drop him now and call him I'm not going to use the word, but, they're going to call him you-know-what. And yeah, they're gonna jump onto Ajagba, and I said this in one of my videos that the LDBC, when Deontay Wilder loses, which inevitably he was going to tonight, they're gonna abandon him. So big up Tyson Fury. Look, you guys know I've never been the biggest Tyson Fury fan, but God bless Tyson Fury. Okay, I listened to one of his interviews the other day, and again, he's still very much a believer in Jesus Christ. You know, he's still very much that guy that he was a few years back, and he you know, he proved a lot of people wrong in the sense that a lot of people thought he was coming to lay down, and a lot of people thought that he just wasn't gonna, you know, give it his all, that he wasn't all there mentally. I never doubted for a second this time. See, the first fight I picked Wilder. And the reason why is because I knew Fury was out of shape. And a lot of people think I talk shit and that I'm biased or something. No, I just call things as I see it, guys. And this time I had no doubt, told you guys from day one, Fury was going to whip Deontay Wilder's ass. And he did. So, yeah, I'd love to have a chance to rewatch and give you guys a more thorough breakdown. But what else can I say? It was a mismatch. This fight was a flipping mismatch. Let's just call it what it is. Fury destroys the hype job, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, look, he's made a lot of money. God bless the guy. Okay, he's made plenty of money to look after his family. He can retire now. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, that's the fight. And the LDBC can cry me a river for all I care. Screw those guys. You know, they can talk about, you know, in their videos how Ajagba is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and how Anthony Joshua is you know what, and how Tyson Fury yeah, well, he beat Wilder, but so they, you know, insert excuse here, and Wilder was never that good. You know, kind of like Rigo and Nicholas Walters. They were never that good. We never really thought they were that good. You know, I just whatever. You know, you know, I was hyped for this fight. You guys knew I was, and I think that we can now put to bed the Anthony Joshua Deontay Wilder situation, because you know, Joshua's got his own stuff going on. You know, he's got a fight coming up with Pulev. And Fury and Joshua in the UK, that's the big fight. That's the fight that's going to be hyped now. So, American, you know, you don't have a heavyweight champion, sadly. But you had Deontay Wilder for a while. You got to ride the delusional train of, you know, Deontay Wilder hype job. But, you know, he's been exposed for what he was, and that's a fake champion. He was trash, let's be honest. He was a shit fighter with a big right hand. But God bless him. Good luck to him in retirement, because he probably never fight again after that. If he does, it'll be at a much lower level. And yeah, God bless Tyson Fury, man. And God bless all you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. God bless.